Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest, watching live this year's NBA free agency deadline start, the pinnacle, whenever you can start acquiring players, getting things happen. And man, this has been a wild day. We already have news coming out. Obviously, the biggest bombshell we received is coming that Kevon Durant has demanded a trade out of Brooklyn and Kyrie Irving is likely to follow. So that's some news in the Eastern Conference we received. I guess we'll chat a little bit about could the Raptors acquire Durant and stuff before actual more news starts coming in on that front. Additionally, just minutes before I hopped on live, Jalen Brunson apparently, according to Shams, is going to sign with the New York Knicks, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know if this was actually going to happen, if that was actually going to be a deal that goes down, or if it was all smoke and mirrors, but the Knicks finally got their guy. They got the confirmation, and the Mavs didn't even have a chance to apparently offer anything to Jalen Brunson. So that's a little bit of a new move, I'd say, on his front. A team that just made the Western Conference Finals. You're not even giving them a shot, not even giving them a lick, and then you go to the New York Knicks. Interesting stuff, but gone live for the first time in a long time since the regular season. Couldn't go live for the draft, so excited to see everyone in here watching along with all this crazy news, all this madness that's been going on. So let's see what people are saying. We got Shams coming out also saying that Lonnie Walker is the San Antonio Spurs are not extending I can't even speak right now. They're making him an unrestricted free agent. They're not. They're dropping. They're pulling the qualifying offer for Lonnie Walker. So that's what's happening there. But folks, we got a few people coming into the chat. It's starting to go off. We got Paul Blunt in here saying, "Let's go." Right? We're excited. We're excited for these trades to go down, and it's 2 minutes past the deadline, so stuff is official. Obviously, they don't want to rush any things at this point because all the tampering issues and stuff that happened last season. But Kevon Durant to the Raptors, that's the news that everyone is talking about, right? Everyone's saying get this guy to the Toronto Raptors. What would you guys trade? For Kevon Durant? Because I wouldn't trade a Scotty Barnes, even though Bobby Marks and Zach Lowe essentially said immediately after this trade came out in their own separate shows, obviously not Raptors guys, but that the Toronto Raptors should be the first team that they call, insinuating that Scotty Barnes should be in a package. I'm not doing Scotty, but I'd also be reserved to do Pascal Siakam, even though straight up it would be impossible to turn down like a straight up deal. But a combination of Fred, a combination of Gary Trent Jr., a combination of OG Anunoby, a combination of those picks that we have, Pascal, Precious Achiuwa, get the propaganda going for the Brooklyn Nets. A deal could happen. So we'll see what ends up occurring. And is it official as of 5:30? I thought it was July 1st. Steve, I in fact thought it was July 1st as well, but I had a plan. I want to break down some Boucher because we got some storylines surrounding the Toronto Raptors heading into this one, but I was planning on making a video on Boucher and previewing the deadline. I gave some 5 potential targets, and this morning dropped that. I recorded it yesterday, but I thought we had a day, but no, the deadline is right now. So this is what's happening. We're reacting. We're breaking down all this sort of stuff. So nothing crazy seems to have popped up yet. Chat, you got to keep me honest. Got to keep me updated on all this news. None of this fake news like we had going on last year. But that's I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. But it probably won't happen since Brian Windhorst said a KD trade would be the biggest trade in NBA history. Well, we have some of the biggest assets in the NBA right now that could be potentially traded. So, I don't know. Steve is saying Pascal, Gary Trent Jr., and 2 first-rounders. That would be tough. It'd be tough to send out, but I guess if you're getting back Kevon Durant, you have to give up something that would hurt my heart. You have to give up something that would hurt my soul. And, Durant's averaging 30 points per game, 7 rebounds, 6 assists this year at 33 years old. I don't know. It's a tough situation. Tough situation. But how are people feeling about that Jalen Brunson signing right now? Because he's officially gone to the New York Knicks on, what was it, a 4-year, $110 million deal. It's just short of $30 million per year. Fred VanVleet obviously is up for an extension right now at this point. That's interesting. But I want to see Fred. I want to see some Raptors stuff happening, folks. I want to see some Raptors things happening. I want to see us get someone. Imagine AD, Russ for Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Wow, that would be a wild trade for the Lakers. I don't know. Would the Nets accept that? Anthony Davis coming back to Brooklyn, AD, Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook. That would be an absolutely insane team to watch. Very chaotic, very weird. But no, don't give away the good players. Yeah, people. My heart says not to trade for Kevin Durant, but then you look at his stats and you look that it is Kevin Durant. You get pretty wild. It's definitely some wild stuff happening. But we got some other rumors, some other Raptors stuff cooking up, folks. Apparently, the Utah Jazz are interested in trading for Gary Trent Jr. So is that an implication that could the Raptors be trading for Rudy Gobert? Gary Trent Jr. straight up for Rudy Gobert. Give me a yes, no in the chat for that one. Want to see what people are saying on that front. Paul Blunt saying Dallas is thinking about going after Kyrie Irving. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one there. But I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. That's tough. But we ain't giving Pascal and Trent shush. Yeah, I'm shushing probably that. But Kevin Durant, it's tough. It's tough, folks. It's tough. He is turning 34 years old. That is true Kyle Morrison. So that's something we have to be talking about. But buy Spinny P, and I'm going to miss G Money. People really want this to happen. People really want this deal to happen. Can we get polls going? Is Marcel out here doing some polls? We have our first super chat. First super chat of the offseason. Realistic KD for OG, Freddie, Precious, and 6 picks. My goodness gracious, Rahul. 6 draft picks. I don't know if you even know if you could trade 6 draft picks, but no way I'm giving up 3 of our core players and 6 picks for Durant. That's a little bit wild. That's a little bit nuts. But I like the effort. I like the insanity. Dark Knight saying thanks for holding it down. We're always holding this stuff down. But Stefan's watching from the UK. Appreciate you watching from all around the world, everyone out here. But buy Spinny P. People want Siakam out of here, and it's looking like Siakam, Trent, and a first is the topic of discussion. And keep me updated, folks, on if anything happens, if anything goes down. But how will we compare? How will we compare to other potential trades, right? Other potential trades. Durant obviously said that the Suns and the Miami Heat were the 2 teams he wanted to go to. The Suns could potentially offer, They could offer Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton in a sign trade. They have Cam Johnson there. I don't think they give up CP3 or Devin Booker. So I think we can outbid that. Even an OG Gary Trent, those types and assets could potentially outbid that, especially if we throw Siakam in one of those deals. That's what I'm saying. I think we beat that. We do have a super chat coming in from Mega X Bong 2 saying trade OG and Trent for Donovan Mitchell. That's an interesting deal. Donovan Mitchell's a guy that I don't think a lot of people are high on right now. However, I think that would be an interesting package. Obviously, he wore the Raptors jersey in that dunk contest, so if he's photoshops are not necessary for Donovan Mitchell in a Raptors uniform. But if we do trade with the Jazz, I'd rather have Donovan Mitchell than Rudy Gobert, even if it's not necessarily the best fit. But you look at what that guy did in the playoffs a couple seasons back, 50 pieces left, right, and center. You'd be hard pressed not to bring that guy in. But the defense, that's something that's being brought up in the chat. I get it. But yeah, Charlie's saying Scotty's the only untouchable player. Yeah, I'm not giving up Scotty Barnes. That's one thing I am not giving up. It's just not happening. And where's the Ball Mama? Ball Mama's going to be going crazy on Courtside Digest. I just put up a video on Courtside Digest. Check that out after this live. But folks, what is happening right now? The free agency deadline just passed. We're not getting any bit of news. We're not getting anything happening right away. And Abdi's saying apparently Miami's willing to trade Jimmy Butler. Is that true? Is that facts? Pat Riley is a savage. He's really willing to do some cutthroat moves. Obviously, Jimmy Butler's Heat culture and embracing that and that side. But I don't know. Jimmy Butler going to the Nets, that would be interesting. I don't know how we'd feel about that one. Him and Ben Simmons making a return duo on the Brooklyn Nets. You love to see that. But folks, what's happening with the rumors? What's happening with everything going down? Is it realistic to sign Mo Bamba? Definitely realistic. I don't expect him getting much more than a mid-level. Scouts, Orlando Magic fans, guys that have watched us play are not very high on him. And apparently he really wants to go to the Bulls, but the Bulls aren't interested in acquiring him. So that's interesting. And it's 6 o'clock for me. Folks, am I early? Oh. Folks, I thought I was a half hour behind. I thought I was late. I hustled home from work because I thought it was... Oh, okay. My time zones are off. We got 20 minutes, folks. We got 20 minutes of trade deadline-ness to break down. So you may as well... send in your questions. I was hustling. I was confused why deals weren't going down, why deals weren't being made. But 6 p.m. Yeah, it's 7:11 here. 7:11 time, Newfoundland time here. So we're just having a night. We're having a night with you folks. Living life, watching this stuff happen in Toronto. What are the percent chances you think that KD ends up acquiring? KD ends up acquiring. Toronto ends up acquiring Kevin Durant. This is interesting, folks. I'm out of it right now. I thought I was wondering where the deals were. I'm saying I'm going live and there's nothing happening. I don't know. At least I'm a little bit early. We can speculate on some of the stuff. But Durant for Fred and OMG. That's interesting. That's probably. Would you rather trade Fred VanVleet or Pascal Siakam? Let me know that in the chat as well. Obviously, we don't only for a Kevin Durant these deals will be happening. No Rudy Gobert's, none of these scrubs for our stars. But teams can start trading at 6 p.m. Eastern today? ? That's the look. That's the look. We better fleece Brooklyn if we're getting Kevin Durant. Man, KD's he's a phenomenal player and all that sort of stuff. But I've sort of been hating on the Nets. They're my team that I sort of dislike. So it'd be weird if we ended up trading some of my favorite players for Kevin Durant. Zane's asking, what happened to Riker? Did he quit the channel? Riker's not quitting. He's got a bunch of school, got a bunch of work. We've been doing this for like every day. With a couple months breaks for 5 years. So he's taking a little breather. Chaos has been ensuing in the NBA. So we just gotta, I'm holding it down for Riker right now, but he'll be back with this season coming up. But do you think Boucher and Thaddeus Young stay? I want to break down a whole video on Boucher, but I'll bring up my points I've already made in topics, and then I guess I have 17 minutes to rant on Boucher. But Thaddeus Young, I think he'll be back. All the reports seem to indicate we're going to bring him back on a $5 million per year deal for 2 years. I think that's a fair deal for Thaddeus Young. I think he deserves all that money, probably more, but he's a good vet. He's a good fit for this Toronto Raptors team. You love to see that there. So Chad, I think, is back. I think we're going to extend Fred VanVleet too. I think the Cy Ujiri sees that the cap is going to be going up with future TV deals, and you want to get your extensions out of the way right now. Even if it looks like a little bit of an overpay, Fred VanVleet deserves the extension. I saw too many people in our comment section roasting the big extension potentially incoming for Fred VanVleet. Y'all got to get out of here with that nonsense. Fred VanVleet deserves a contract extension from the Toronto Raptors. Debate me in the chat if you want. I can fire back at you guys because too many people were disrespecting Fred VanVleet, especially with the cap going up. That's just a bunch of foolishness, a bunch of nonsense. Bring back Fred VanVleet. So I'm hoping we extend Fred VanVleet. I'm hoping we get Thaddeus Young back on a solid deal. But Boucher is the one guy I'm questioning right now. There's a couple of those online analytics trackers or whatever that analyze player stats, ages, and all that sort of stuff and predict what value they're going to get. I saw that predictor essentially said that Chris Boucher will be making close to $20 million per year. Shout out to Chris Boucher if he gets that money. No hate, Canadian, you'll love to see them thrive, but that's a lot of money coming from the Toronto Raptors. I know he had that monstrous game in this year's postseason, or in the end off the postseason against the Philadelphia 76ers, but to pay Chris Boucher upwards of over $15 million to $20 million per year, that's going to be tough. Now, you look at comparable players throughout the league. What is Bobby Portis a comparable player? It looks like he's getting about $10 million annually from the Milwaukee Bucks. I think that's a fair deal. If we can get him from 10 to 12 range, bring him home. fit him in our mid-level, even though we have his bird rights. That's what I'd like to see from Chris Boucher. But yeah, not craziness. Watch the spam, Ben Rippin. I'm not gonna ban you. You're a homie, but watch the spam. I'm also still dealing with this head stuff, head cold, head cough. So I apologize if I'm coughing a little bit during this live stream. But people are asking if we're still getting Durant. I know how these lives work. They come and go. People come in and out. But we've been talking about Kevin Durant. That's something that's been wilding. Is there been any rumors? I apologize. I'm never on my phone during lives, but this is the, these are the types of hits where you gotta keep your eye to the Twitters. Gotta keep your eye to the rumor mill, to everything that's been going on. We got about 14 minutes to countdown for the NBA draft. I want to see what you guys have to say. What's your craziest prediction for the Toronto Raptors in this year's free agency? Let me know. Got Bueno Kitty back. Bueno Kitty, great to see you. Ben, if we lose Boucher, who do you want as a replacement? Who do I want? Probably one of the star centers. If we get Ayton, if we get Gobert, but I won't. It depends who we trade up. But Nick Claxton, especially where the Nets might be doing a little bit of a fire sale, I think he'd be a cool pickup. Mo Bamba could be a replacement-ish player, but I don't know if that's a guy we really want. But I don't know. I haven't the bigs throughout this league. I don't know what's on the go. NBA draft, free agency, whatever's on the go. Rio saying Lonnie Walker. I said it in the video. I want to break down. I'd love to acquire Lonnie Walker. I think he'd be a great fit. Solid driver, solid slasher. Not much of a shooter, but I think we could develop him really well. We got a super chat coming in from William Seal saying KD would want to come play with Fred VanVleet and Pascal, so I can't see us trading them, meaning Scotty would have to be in the trade, and that's too much. And William, I think the realistic take is what you're saying. I think that's probably what I'd agree with if I was being rational, if the trade deadline wasn't 13 minutes away, but that is probably correct. And the thing about it is, though, does Kevin Durant have much of a say in terms of where he's going to go, right? He's 4 years left on his deal, 3 or 4 years left on his contract, signed an extension at the beginning of this year. He's locked into wherever he gets traded to. And the Raptors have enough of a winning culture where it's not like he's going to the Orlando Magic, like a tanking franchise that he'd sit out automatically. I think he'd at least give it a go for 1 year with the Raptors before he could potentially request a trade again. So that's I don't know. Like, y'all know how much I'm on OG Anunoby. You guys know how much I love our star boy. But if we get KD for like OG and the star boy and a few picks, think about that team: Fred VanVleet, Scotty Barnes, Kevin Durant, Pascal Siakam, and Precious Achiuwa. That's ridiculous. That team is dumb good, like dumb good. So that's what I want to see. But Cody wants to play low G. What if we could just trade him for like Malachi Flynn, Goran Dragic, and a first? That's what I'm saying. That's the deal I think the Nets should accept. Dragic, trade him to us. We'll trade him back. Flynn and a first. Who says no? We'll throw in Birch as well. That's what I'm saying. We outside. Bueno Kitty's outside. Kitty to the Suns. Is that what's happening? I always get bitten by fake news in our chat. So if there's any fake news, people go at people saying the fake news. KD is going to be the news the whole summer and stay with the Nets at the end. DS, are you saying that we're getting a young socialite part 2 with Mr. Kevin Durant? Is that what your take? We haven't played the young socialite animation much, but we do have a tweet. Oh, wow. Unfortunate Woj bomb, folks. Unfortunate Woj bomb. But the Memphis Grizzlies' Jaren Jackson Jr. underwent surgery to repair a stress fracture in his right foot on Wednesday, expected to be sidelined for 4 to 6 months. Expect to make a full recovery. Okay. Not horrible news. That I made a video on Courtside Digest breaking down the KD stuff, but I thought the Grizzlies would be a potential destination for the Kevin Durant, Jaren Jackson Jr. likely being in one of those deals. But if he's injured, I don't know if they end up making that trade. Colin Kim is saying OG is better than Mikal Bridges and way cheaper. Agreed, sir. Agreed. Can't deny with that one there. but it's been 0 days since the young socialite animation's been played. You know, it's been 0 seconds since it's been played. I haven't got the full run on it, but apologize for the cough. But that's throw some well wishes in the chats for Jaren Jackson Jr. I was gonna say, folks, I was wondering why there was no news. There's no news, and the only news we've gotten is an injury report from Woj. But we do have 10 minutes before all this stuff really starts to break down. But other news that's been broken down, obviously the Raptors. I speculated that we might be one of those teams interested in trading for DeJounte Murray. He ended up going to the Atlanta Hawks, and that makes the Hawks, they didn't have to give up anything in terms of current assets to acquire him. Obviously, the future first-round picks could potentially hurt them long-term, protected as well, but team of Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins if they keep him, and Okongwu or Clint Capella, that's a team to contend with in the Eastern Conference. So that's wild. Stop meat munching, spin you pee. My goodness gracious, folks, y'all are wild. But I want Siakam in this team. Siakam's officially top 15 player. He's top 3. He's third team All NBA. Bro, put him top 5. Don't go halfway. Siakam top 5 player in the league. That's what we're saying to the Nets if they give us KD straight up. But our GM's drafting frauds. No, y'all hating on Koloko too? Hating on Fred at the beginning of this podcast? Hating on Koloko too? Stop with the hate of these Toronto Raptors players. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Bueno Kitty's saying that Murray to Hawks is a nice trade, but it's obviously the Raptors are the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference this year. I'm very confident in our young players developing to where we can overtake some of those top 4 seeds, but do you think that puts the Hawks in a better position in the Eastern Conference to compete with us? That's something that needs to be definitely chatted about, definitely needs to be talked about. But KD is not on our wish list. Agreed. Jokes. I'd really wish for KD. If he wants to come, please come. But yeah, but would you trade Siakam for Tatum one-on-one, Ben? 0% chance. Tatum is glorified Evan Turner. Those Celtics, frauds. Don't at me. Don't at me for that take. Siakam's the GOAT. Someone has a ring. Someone dropped 30, 35, 30 something in the NBA Finals, his first game in the NBA Finals, and has a championship, and one of them crumbled under the pressure. The Celtics slander will continue until the day I die. Don't be saying anything bad about Tatum over Siakam. But Hawks probably 6'8". That's probably the realistic position for them. But exactly, Barnes at PG would be better than Fred right now. Delano will eventually be better than Fred. Whoa. Predator Kingdom coming in with the hot takes. I do think Barnes at the PG and running Fred at the 2 would be smart plays. But Fred VanVleet, y'all sleep. People sleep on Fred VanVleet, man. This guy's an all-star. This guy he's franchise leader in points in a single game. So you love to see that. But glorified Evan Turner, folks. I just speak in truth on this pod. I don't know why anyone would deny that. But KD has 2 rings. Yeah, Tatum has 0. How long is the stream gonna go for? We're going till we get something. We're going till we get some news, something happening, some happening, whatever. Ben Rippin is LeBronto's son. LeBronto, Weil and Brunson on the Knicks. That's crazy. Do you think the Knicks could actually be good? That backcourt of RJ and Brunson could be nice if Julius Randle comes back to form. Interesting stuff. I think they require a couple more players. They gave up a lot of cap space to sort of acquire something on that. But the Butler level, would you guys trade Jimmy Butler to the Nets if you're the Miami Heat for Kevin Durant? Like the Heat were good with Jimmy Butler, man. He's like the core of that team. Obviously Durant's a better player, but Jimmy Butler's like the heart and soul of your team. Like, why would you give him up if you're the Miami Heat? I don't know. But Masai won't give up Scotty. Don't worry, Con. I'm trusting you. If Masai Ujiri gives up Scotty, then I'm going to you, and I'm going to be disappointed. But we don't need the GM, bro. Thought Westbrook and AD were the future. We definitely don't need the GM. We could use LeBron James, the basketball player, though. That's what I'm saying. But Fred VanVleet, all defensive team before injury. Facts. Nothing but facts there. Nothing but facts. Definitely not all defensive team in the what's it called? I'm sorry, I got distracted. I don't even know where I'm cut off to, but apparently Bleacher Report out here saying KD and Kyrie to the Lakers? KD and Kyrie to the Lakers. Is that true? Is that what's happening? And we got some true news coming in from Marcel Martin. Living it up. Marcel, you might have to throw in some polls. I don't know if you can do that as a mod. But KD confirmed to the Toronto Raptors by Shams. Always the GOAT, Marcel. He's going to be putting out some vids tonight out there on Courtside Digest. Yeah, my brain's getting fried, folks. Do you know why? Because we got 4 minutes away from this year's NBA free agency deadline. Let's get the fire going. Let's get a little like spike rocking. We got 477 people in this chat. It's been the first live stream since the regular season, folks. We need to get excited. We need to get juiced. We need to get pumped. Speak into existence, folks. What is happening for the Toronto Raptors? Boucher back on a $10 million contract. Is that happening? Is that coming home? Are we bringing back that on a team-friendly deal? Are we extending Fred VanVleet? Are we getting some top-tier players? Are we signing and trading for some of those big centers that Jake Fisher keeps saying that we're going to acquire? Will it end up happening? Let us know in the chat, folks. It's about to get exciting. It's about to get juiced. So, yeah, I want to know what you guys have to say, what you guys have to think about this deadline. But Marcel Rap Slander never stops. Turtle T coming in. Roasting Marcel. Roasting the mod. Roasting Courtside Digest legend Marcel Martin. Can't be having anything going on. But I have suspicion that nothing crazy is going to happen for the Raps this offseason. Gabe, well, I have a suspicion something crazy is going to happen for the offseason. So we shall see. But Chris is saying, nice here. Folks, yeah, it's the first live stream I've gone with the locks cut. I kept the curls on the front, but you know, it's been mixed reviews in the comment section, so we appreciate everyone doing that. Marcel, we the cheeks. We should go after the Mitten GP2. He's agreeing that we should go after Gary Payton II. Obviously 905 legend. But Zane Khan, I'm trusting you, bro. I'm using you as my report, using it as my site. But Stephen A. Smith on Kyrie Irving is telling everybody that he plans on going to the Lakers as soon as he possibly can. Team up with LeBron. Go back to LeBron James. Don't hurt what worked for you, man. Don't stop what worked for you, because they won a championship together. Kyrie can only win with LeBron. It's the only way it goes. It's the only way it goes. But wow. Legion Hoops tweeted, Joel Embiid has made it clear the Sixers front office to exhaust all options in order to acquire Kevin Durant. I guess Joel Embiid, he's an option technically. Joel Embiid to the Nets confirmed for Kevin Durant. That's what's happening there, I guess. But Marcel handing out heart attacks. We got a super chat coming in from Stefan. No chat, just chat there. So I like it. Appreciate you. I appreciate you for making that a chat. And Mo Bamba signing deal with the Lakers, folks? With the Lakers? Is that what's happening? Oh, we got a couple super chats coming in too. Bueno Kitty like spikes for Speed picking up the option. Obviously, get the like spikes rocking. Shout out Bueno Kitty. Turtle T saying, we the kidneys. Your thoughts on Gobert to the Raps possibility, and thoughts on Marcel. Staten, he body slam you first. Firstly, Gobert. Definitely a possibility. Probably have to give up OG. Probably have to give up other assets. Even if I don't think it's worth it, he would fit nicely into our team. Marcel's not dealing with none of this, folks. He's not dealing with nothing out here. Marcel's getting cooked. But we do have, it seems like, our first Woj bomb. I don't know if it's fake news. No idea if it's fake news. No idea. I'm not seeing no Woj of bombs. I'm not seeing no Wojes. No Woj's out here. Keep honest the fake news, folks. But I'm seeing a lot of people say it's happening. What's on the go? Is it a Shams bomb? Is that what we got? Shams has been kind of killing it today. No. Okay, folks. It's not on Shams or Woj. So who knows? But folks, it's already milky. We're getting milky out here. But It's 7:30 now. 6 o'clock Eastern time, probably for most. But deals should be made. Deals should be made right now. Deals should be made right now. And wow, first bomb. First bomb of the day. First bomb of the day. Malik Monk finalizing a deal with the Sacramento Kings. Interesting. I would not mind a Dante DiVincenzo. It's not like he's going back to Sacramento. So that's the first deal we got going on right here. Now, apologize if I'm missing super chats or if I'm missing anything for this sort of stuff. Zane's reporting Riker signs a 4-year, $80 million deal to stay with the Raptors Digest full time, folks. The deal's been done, even though that's Riker's not taking just $20 million. He's getting the max, baby. No way that's happening. But D-Book extension? Okay, folks, the chat's flying by me right now. Let's see what's happening. Oladipo back to Miami. Okay, Woj bomb, folks. All-star guard Bradley Beal has agreed to a 5-year, $250 million extension with the Washington Wizards. Wizards pay Washington Bradley Beal $50 million a year. Love to see it. That's the official Woj. Official Woj Twitter account. So that's what we were rocking with here. Stefan, I appreciate the super chat once again. All love there. Lacramento. Oh my goodness, folks. But Shams, let's see what Shams has to say. I'm creeping the tweets. Wow. Okay. Shams is out here destroying Woj. Okay, we have a lot of news to break down. Lots. I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna break this all down. DeAndre Jordan has agreed to a deal with the Denver Nuggets. Not that big of a deal. Free agent center Isaiah Hartenstein, a guy that I know a lot of Toronto Raptors fans wanted. $16 million plus deal with the New York Knicks. I hope that's not per year. Folks. I hope that's not a per year contract for the Knicks. What are you giving up all that cap space for? Oladipo's 1 year back with the Miami Heat. He did have a good playoffs. I see that happening here. Rahul, I'm going to get your super chat super quick. But PJ Tucker finalizing a 3-year deal. $33 million fully guaranteed from the Philadelphia 76ers. That is wild. That is a wild package. I know it was rumored, but PJ Tucker, I know he's a good defender and all that sort of stuff. He had one of his best seasons last year for the Miami, but he is 37 years old, is he not? Am I tripping? He's 37 years old. So that's something wild. But we do have a super chat coming in from Rahul saying, I would rather give all the chips up for KD, not worth giving up. I would rather put all the chips for KD. It's not worth giving up OG and picks for Rudy Gobert. Let's use our valuable for a true superstar top 75 player. Yeah, I'd agree. For throwing our assets out there, give us KD over Rudy Gobert. No doubt about it, my guy. No doubt about it. But that's is Hartenstein $16 million a year, or is it just $16 million over 2 years? That's the information we need. Shams is out here killing it for he's killing Woj right now. I need to change this animation to Shams bomb or Shams something. But kill Woj. We do have a Woj tweet coming in. Anthony Simons, 4-year, $100 million contract extension. Is that not a steal for the Blazers? Anthony Simons was putting up like how many someone out here let me know how many points per game was Anthony Simons putting up per game? Because that seems like a oh my god. The lives my sinus infection's been killing me. The deeper voice, people saying I hit puberty, but I'm still coughing on this sort of stuff. But that's what's occurring here now. But Jokic got the bag. What's the Jokic deal? I'm seeing a bunch of people say Jokic got a deal, but I'm not seeing what's happened. But Malik Monk, 2-year, $19 million to join the Kings. I remember he said he'd take a pay cut to join, to stay with the LA Lakers. That's interesting. Phoenix Suns, 4-year, $214 million Supermax extension. You love to see that. Oh, man, I was looking at Woj. I was behind, folks, thinking that this is what's on the go. But Jokic, 5-year, $264 million deal. That's pretty crazy. Bobby Portis has agreed to a 4-year, $49 million contract. Deservedly so. Won a championship. Bobby, they love him there in Milwaukee. You get that. Anthony Simons, 17 points per game. Okay. That's a reasonable deal then. I see where that deal's coming from. But you look at that deal, folks, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is getting next season. So we have to keep in mind this when we're looking at extensions. We're, 5 minutes into the deadline. No Raptors moves yet. Hardenstein's been getting paid. Portis is getting that bag. But, folks, if Bobby Portis is getting 4 years, $50 million, what is Chris Boucher getting? That's my question. They're pretty comparable players, in my opinion. They're pretty comparable players. I know Bobby Portis won a championship, all that sort of stuff, but they're comparable. They're comparable. Portis unlikable. I kind of like Bobby. He goes, it's the crazy eyes. I root for the Bucks usually when they're not playing us. So that's craziness. We got 675 people in this chat. Let's get a little like spike going. Give some luck to the Toronto Raptors to do something exciting. Bring back some players. Don't let all our guys walk. We need some guys. But Marcel's coming out saying, giving the super chats. Too much news all at once. Then my courtside video might be later tonight. Nah, don't let nothing marinate, Marcel. Get on that Brunson rant. I know you want to get on that Brunson rant. Don't let it wait. Don't let it wait. The salary cap. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Thought the cap was set. So Shams is saying the NBA salary cap has been set at 123 million with a hard tax line at 150 million. I thought that was going up to 150 million. I was gonna say we should just give Fred all of the money. Jake Dill is asking, what have we missed? Well, we've Hardenstein's gone to the Knicks. Portis got a bag. Jokic, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal back with their same teams, got big bags themselves. Kevin Durant demanded a trade. If you didn't see that. Jazz trading players to the Nets. We got more trades. Stefan's asking. Super chat coming in from Stefan saying, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But can we get Buddy Hield? Is he under contract? What's the Buddy Hield contract situation? I know he was just traded from the Kings to the Pacers, but see the Pacers, taking another year to slow things down. He'd be a nice guy I'd like to have coming off the bench. But apologize, I'm on my phone. I gotta keep updated on all these news, on all these all this updates. Shams is the guy right now. If there's really one guy winning today, it's Shams, because he is killing Woj on these tweets. But sources, Jonathan, am I behind? What is on the go here, folks? Basketball related income. Daniel House has agreed to a deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. If you watched NBA First Take, or Undisputed during the bubble, you'd think Daniel House is Michael Jordan. The reason why LeBron didn't win a chip or the reason why LeBron beat the Rockets or something like that. But that's some craziness. But the NBA is going wild. I got people texting me left, right, and center. Louis LeBron, send it in fresh super chats. Appreciate the super chats, as always, folks. As always. Rick is saying the Nets not interested in DeAndre Ayton. Wow. Well, that's another team we don't have to worry about for that. It's down to the Suns and Raptors for KD, Predator Kingdom. I'm going to need some insights onto that. I'm going to need some thoughts, some people talking. Where are you getting this information, folks? Where's the KD stuff? Where's the KD stuff coming from? We need the breakdowns. We need the breakdowns. I'm switching back from Woj. Apologize, I'm not looking at the camera as much as I should be, but it's going nuts right now. This is just, yeah, man. I started this early. I thought that we're gonna have a lax deadline, but it turns out I was a half hour early. As people let me know, they informed me. Daniel House going to the Sixers on a agreed to 2-year, $8 million deal. That makes sense. But Louis LeBron saying in the super chats that OG, Siakam, and Flynn plus multiple first-round picks for KD, Claxton, and Curry. We got Curry in a deal too. We got Curry in a deal. We keep Scotty. We keep Fred. We keep the star boy. That's tough, man. It would absolutely break my heart to have to get rid of the OG's animation. We might just leave it just because of how iconic it is. But Claxton too. Claxton's only 23 years old. That, folks, Louis LeBron's putting up some deals that might make sense. Might make sense. Bamba is back in Orlando, 2 years, $22 million deal. That's the craziest thing I've heard all day. No way he's gone back to Orlando. No way. It's my take. It's my take. Paul, really? Okay, maybe I'm not. Maybe it's not the craziest thing because multiple people have said it. But let's see if Woj got it. Is Woj get it? Oh, Woj doesn't have it. Is it Shams? Is it Shams that's beating Woj left, right, and center today? No, it's not. What's this deal? Where are you guys hearing this? I'm not seeing no Woj. I'm not seeing no Shams. I need the infos. If there's any bombs going off, I need to be let know. And where the sources are coming from. Because can't perpetuate the fake news. Can't be at it. But Adventure sort of smiles saying, I want Peyton. I want Peyton. Yeah, Peyton would be great, guys. I would love that. But Mo Bamba, 2 years, $21 million deal with the Magic. Real news. That's a lot of money for Mo Bamba, man. That's a lot of money. And people, Chris Haynes. I haven't even peeping Chris Haynes. Let's see if he's got some weird stuff going on. The Magic didn't give him took back his qualifying offer. Fred VanVleet was traded. Get out of here with that nonsense. Oh wow, proper news because Mo Bamba, it doesn't matter. But Tyus Jones returning to the Memphis Grizzlies on a 2-year, $30 million deal. That's a huge pickup for Memphis. He is like one of the best backup point guards in the NBA right now. So wait, what? What? No, y'all are perpetuating the fake news. No way Fred VanVleet's traded. 0% chance. 0. If Fred VanVleet's traded, I will cry. Okay, the Mo Bamba stuff is real news. Has reached an agreement. That's coming from Chris Haynes. No way that's on it. Mark Stein, where's this VanVleet stuff coming from? I'm not believing it until it's real. I'm not believing it. There's this VanVleet stuff. No way the Raptors traded Fred. No way the Raptors traded Fred. All I'm seeing is what? Kyrie and KD for Butler, Hero, VanVleet, Siakam. No. Fred was not traded. Okay. I'm trusting Marcel. There's too many people out here making fake news. You're gonna give me a heart attack on this podcast, folks. You're gonna give me a, by goodness, heart attack. I'm kicking my camera right now. I'm kicking my camera because the fake news, I thought I had a day. I was ready to make a fake news animation too because I know this stuff was coming. I knew this stuff was coming. Riker got traded for Fred VanVleet. That's right. Riker's actually playing on the Raptors, and Fred VanVleet's coming on the podcast. So that's what's happening there. And y'all got me out of my Woj. I had a good thing going on my phone. I'm not that savvy with Twitter, but yeah, stop putting up fake news. It is a weird thing to do. Agreed, DJ Johnson. Even though you're gonna give me a heart attack, that would be good content on camera. That's yeah, Riker has a no trade clause. That's facts. But Tyus Jones returning to the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, no crazy news. No crazy news going on. Brahai, no spam. No spam. If you continue to spam, you will be banned. Marcel's on it. Oladipo re-signed. We knew that. Okay, Kobe is a guy that I know is spreading the fake news. But Joe Ingles Bucks from Haynes. Joe Ingles to the Bucks. That's kind of a W, honestly. Joe Ingles is good. Joe Ingles is good, guys. That's a free agent 1-year deal to. Okay, Wesley Matthews is back with the Bucks. That's something that's happening there. Hayes. I gotta get Chris Haynes. I'm missing some action because of he's getting this stuff. There you go, Marcel. Can't have these fake news spreaders. Joe Ingles reach an agreement with the Bucks. Like it. Deal's going down. Turtle T. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button's being pressed, but here we go. Super chat coming in from Turtle T saying OG Gary Trent Jr. Said first round picks for KD, not giving up Siakam. Also, would you consider a steal free agent signing wise, an ideal Raps free agency. Would you consider giving up Siakam? What would you consider a steal free agent signing wise, an ideal Raps free agency? I was saying it on the pod yesterday. Y'all flamed me. Rubio is so good at basketball, folks. If we get him on a super mini deal, you'd love to see that. But the Raptors are picking up Jermaine Cole from the Scarborough Shooting Stars. I bet, Marcel. But a steal, I think Rubio, I think TJ Warren could be a steal. I could, who else would be a steal? Honestly, I think if we can get the guys, if we can get Boucher back, I think that would be a W. We got a tweet coming in. Amir Coffey has agreed to a 3-year, $11 million deal with the Clippers. We could have given him more money. I think Amir Coffey would have been a very solid pickup for the Toronto Raptors. Fits our timeline, fits our deal, but that's we didn't get him. Folks, it's around that time. Firstly, you get a little like spike, but where the Toronto Raptors at? What are we doing? Are we doing anything? Right? Are we getting anything going? Announcer trade for Evan Lee. Yeah, get out of here. No way. Bruce Bowen? Raptors are getting Bruce Bowen. Love that. Apologize. Coughs are coming in. Damian Jones gone to the Lakers. Not too much. Not too familiar with him. Javon Carter back with the Bucks. Amir Coffey. Nothing too crazy going on here. But false trades, a part of the fun. Chill. Oh yeah. If y'all can get me to have a heart attack on the pod, that'd be crazy. But what do you guys think the Raptors are gonna do right now? What do you guys think is en route to Toronto? Masai Ujiri taking a power nap. Super chat coming in from Marcel. That's I'd like to see that. North of the map saying Mark Stein. I haven't peeped Mark Stein tonight, so I'll see if I'm missing anything on that front. Mark Stein. OG for Ayton. That's interesting. I keep seeing KD. I'm waiting for an actual deal to go down. But Stein line reports. Joe Ingles, Bucks, regular news. Mo Bamba. Okay, these guys are behind Woj and Shams. They're not. They got the unique news, but they don't have anything crazy going on. But we ain't doing nothing. That's what people are saying. Or TNBRSTR. It's true. IDK, maybe like Mike Muscala or something. Y'all don't realize Raptors usually make no moves. Hey, the Raptors usually re-sign their guys at least. I'm waiting for a Fred VanVleet extension, a Thaddeus Young back. I want... Kobe, you're cheesing me right now. Get out of here with the nonsense, man. If you're making the fake news, don't spam at least. Don't spam. Oh, wow. Marcel coming in with the ban. The ban of the chats. That's Marcel says no. No fake news. That's what's happening. But will the Suns trade Booker for KD? I doubt it. I agree. Marcel on that front. But that's what's on the go. That's what's on the go. We have 720 people in this chat. Let's get a little like spike going. Like spike for the Toronto Raptors to do something. We need something, folks. We need something on the go. Ujiri not even following your channel. You know Masai Ujiri's. Listen to everything we say on YouTube to do. Chris Boucher! We have a Raptors Woj bomb! Folks, it's happened! Boucher is back! He is back! Boucher is returning to the Toronto Raptors on a 3-year, $32 million deal. That is what we call a massive W for the Toronto Raptors. Didn't have to give him over roughly $10 to $12 million per year range. That is what I'm saying is a massive W, folks. Get the flames going. Put the W's in the chat. The Toronto Raptors getting Boucher back on a solid contract. He's our sixth man, folks. You're paying your sixth man at least $10 million per year. And the cap's going up. That is what we like to see out of the Toronto Raptors. Masai Ujiri, he's not sleeping. He's not sleeping at the wheel. He is getting our guys back. This is our number one priority, getting our players back. We got Boucher back. Now bring us back Thaddeus Young. Throw the W's in the chat. This is a bonjour. C'est un bon move from the Toronto Raptors. You love to see this. Throw your bonjours in the chat. Marcel is saying, bonjour, c'est Chris Boucher et retouré de la Toronto Raptors. Man, my French is trash. It was good there for a little bit. And we got it. More news. Speaking of French guys, the Canadians all getting signed at once. Lou Dort has agreed to a 5-year, $87 million deal to stay with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shout out to Dort. Shout out to Boucher. Shout out to the city of Montreal. Lived there for like 4 years. Love seeing the Montreal guys win. Dort, I would love him on the Toronto Raptors. But man, Chris Boucher back. This makes this offseason already a W, right? Bringing Boucher back, making sure we didn't let him go for nothing. I was worried, man. I said it at the start of this one. If we had to pay Boucher upwards of 15 to 20 million, that would be absolutely wild. But we got him 3 years. I don't even know what the money's at. Saying no audio. Is the audio good? Is the audio good? Let me know. Let me know if the audio is good. I think it's fine. It's looking like it's fine. I only saw one. Okay, we're fine. But folks, Montreal is winning today. Montreal, Le Bloc Québécois. Shout out Canada, man. That is what we call W's. And Predator Kingdom saying Kevin got to get signed next. Predator Kingdom. Kevin got signed last season, so no stress on that front. But Nick Batum has signed another French guy, not French Canadian, but 2-year deal with LA Clippers. Minor news. Bonjour, Trey Boucher from William Kitty. Love to see that. Love to see that there. Man, I am juiced now. I am juiced. I'm milked. I'm juiced. Let's get this. Let's get the milky animation for some more Chris Boucher 3-point shots going down. Left, right, and center with that high release. You love to see that, folks. That is a huge W. That needs to get the minimum with his production. That 4K, nah, he needs to get at least $5 million per year. Like to see that, but 3 years, $35 million. What's that? That's under $12 million per year. Masai Ujiri out here making deals. Applaud to Masai Ujiri. Applaud to Masai Ujiri making deals happen. Love to see it. Love to see that. So now that we got, okay, we need some deals on the go for Thaddeus Young, and then we can really get some crazy stuff happening, right? We can get some wild stuff. The big names, right? The big fish that apparently the Toronto Raptors are interested in Rudy Gobert, DeAndre Ayton. No news on either of those two guys. So we still have those situations that might get wrapped up at this point. I don't really know at this point. But that's some crazy news. I'm hoping we get a Thaddeus Young little run. I'm hoping that what is Twitter? Look at this nonsense trying to say, okay, how do we get this? Okay. They basically said, news for you, the 2020 NBA free agency period begins. Yeah, like we didn't know this. We're live out here streaming this stuff right now. Breaking down what's happening for the Toronto Raptors. Boucher returning. Love to see that. This is just absolute insanity right now. Bomba wouldn't have been bad. Yeah, Bomba just seems not that good. But got deals being sent to me, lots of stuff. See if there's anything happening on this front. But nope, we're good on that front. We got Chris Boucher, the Slim Duck, is back. But Raps trade Josh and Marcel for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is going to step up the French on the Raptors Digest podcast. C'est parce que mon français c'est très mal. C'est très mal sur le pods. J'étais apprendre le français pour 2 années, mais c'est mal. C'est très mal. But we don't want KD. Guy doesn't play defense. Yo, if we get KD, that would be pretty cool. But how does this affect Kyle Lowry's legacy? Marcel's coming in asking the true question. asking the real questions. Obviously, Chris Boucher returning to Kyle Lowry makes Lowry the GOAT. If KD comes in and takes number 7, I'm boycotting. That's one thing I will say. Mary Browns keeps their athletes. Shout out Newfoundland. Love to see that. But KD are signing Keon Dooling. Ooh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. But there's one I want to see. But Kyle Lowry's legacy will never be affected. Oh, Boucher's got the best IG captions. Fake news. DJ Wilson got the best IG captions. And Dwayne Dedmon, 2-year deal, back to Miami. That's a guy I won on the Raptors a couple seasons ago, but live with your old man on Miami. They're Dwayne Dedmon. Love to see that. Bo Cruz to the Raptors confirmed. Honestly, I'd like to see it. Get the sequel. Adam Sandler signed him as assistant coach. Get him running up the hills in Canada. But Marcel, I'm sorry. Kobe Marcel cheering things out. But Miami has submitted an offer for Donovan Mitchell. Are they doing that right now? Are they doing that with Kevin Durant on the table? What are these deals going on? Jericho, what is this news? What is this? But I would take Wright over Rubio at this point. Fake news. Rubio can shoot these days, folks. I don't know if any of you guys watched Rubio for the Cavs. He was very, very good for that Cavs team. So don't sleep. Don't sleep. If we get Rubio, we're going with the chip. But Demon, throwing a dino emoji out here. Appreciate you, Demon, throwing that in there. But appreciate the super chat as always, as with every super chat, as with every chat, as with everything going on. Well, we got 791 people in here and only 143 likes. Let's get that rocking up there. But please bring back the old hair. Nah, folks. Short curls is the way to go. So that's what I'm saying. But Aaron Baines, nah. Rubio to the Raps. I want it to happen, but we'll see. But he said, I'm sorry. That's funny. What Raptors and bidding for backup centers, but free agency, name a better combo. But Aaron Baines is back, is he? Just got Australia to the World Cup. Is Aaron Baines signed with someone? Is this? I've seen his name join yet. And Pain Causing Samurai, we do have big news. Chris Boucher has returned to the Toronto Raptors, which is a huge deal for the Toronto Raptors. But hit that like spike or Ben got to fire Marcel. Hit the like spike, folks, or else Marcel is gone. It's being fired as mod of the Raptors Digest. Jokes. What is it? Last year, Riker and I said we'd start an OnlyFans if we got to 1,000 likes. So make it happen, folks. Make it happen. But Alex Len is available. Yeah, you bet he is. You guys can have that. VanVleet signs a $120 million extension. I'd like it. I'd like for that to be the news, but I doubt that's the case. Primo Pasta and Sauce. Back to the Raps. 3-point shooter. Love to see it. He's got a quality Instagram game. Marcel, do you think Anthony Simons' contract was inflated? Inflated? I thought it was a little bit of a steal. That guy's good, man. Anthony Simons is a nice player. I would have liked him in those random things. You can't ban the mod. You can't ban the mod, Marcel. You can't fire the Digest GOAT. Shee. Man, Liam Lewis. That's the Digest GOAT. That's wait, what? That woo! Is this news? Where's the news? I'm seeing people saying Thad's back. I need to confirm, though. I've got bitten by fake news early in this podcast. But a lot of people are saying that that's the case. I'm seeing Trevelyan Queen deal with the Sixers. That's not Thaddeus Young, folks. Where are you seeing this? Where are you seeing Thaddeus Young back to the Raptors? Haynes? Okay, my guy Haynes. He's out here. Davion Reed. What is this? Chris Haynes. I got him loaded up. Thaddeus Young. It's official. A man's ousting Marcel like that. We want OnlyFans in. Okay, Chris Haynes. It's official, folks. It's officially official. Free agent forward Thaddeus Young has reached an agreement with the Toronto Raptors on a 2-year, $16 million deal. Addition of performance incentives. his agent James Tanner and Mike Weep King or something. Folks, it is official. It is official. The Toronto Raptors have had a successful free agency period. It's been successful. We brought back Thaddeus Young. We brought back Thaddeus Young. He's back on the Toronto Raptors roster. You love to see that. Brought back Chris Boucher. That is a huge, huge W. 2 years, $16 million. More than I was expecting, but still a good contract for Thaddeus Young. Right? The rumor was 2 years, $5 million per year. But 2 years, $16 million, $8 million per year. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. 2 solid contracts for Thaddeus Young and Chris Boucher. I think it's official. We've won the Goran Dragic trade. We beat the Spurs on there because we got Koloko and we got Thaddeus Young back. So I think that's a W. I think that's a W there. People are saying I think we're done for the day. I don't know. Do you guys think we're done? Do you think we're done on this front? Because now that Masai Ujiri's got the safe plays in order, do you think it's time for us to be signing and trading for some Deandre Ayton? Do you think it's time to acquire some Stifle Tower, Rudy Gobert? We got our bigs. Let's see. I'll stay on. The news is still coming in hot and heavy, so I gotta stay on this pod to keep things going. But it's looking like Thaddeus Young is the guy. Is confirmed back. Chris Boucher is confirmed back. Those are 2 massive W's for the Toronto Raptors. So we gotta be good. And the Chubs Time Clink coming in. Super chat saying with the 20th overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors take Thaddeus Johnson and Koloko at 33. What? What is this? In the 2022, we just had that going. Thaddeus Johnson. I don't know. I appreciate the super chat though. But I personally don't think Boucher is going to the Nets. They're signing him to a 200. What? I personally don't think Booker is going to the Nets. They're signing him for $200 million. Agreed. If the Suns are trading for Kevin Durant, it's going to be Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton. But Thaddeus to Boucher connection returns. So lit. Yeah, Masai Ujiri saw those plays in the postseason where Thaddeus Young was in the high post, throwing those no looks down to Chris Boucher and said, "No way, that's happening." Right? Like, no way we're getting rid of one of those guys. That connection is too elite. Chris Boucher, 3 years too. I thought it would be like a 1 year probably deal, kind of a bigger contract, but man, imagine saying that at the start of the season. Remember how poor Chris Boucher was playing? He really turned it around for the squad. I love to see that. But KD third option is KD. But I don't know what people are saying. Is there any KD news? Any more KD drama popping up? Because the Nets, they've been powering the headlines at this point. But man, the Raptors are doing stuff left, right, and center. They're making the moves I like to see. I thought Thaddeus might have been a day 2, day 3 thing. You know, there's a quote saying the Raptors are interested in the bigger fish to start off free agency, but that's what's happening. People are saying Raps KD. Look at the Raptors KD. That's potential. That's something that could potentially happen. I don't know what's on the go with all this stuff. People on YouTube's telling me to put in ads, folks. I'm not putting in no ads on a live stream. But as long as Toronto don't give up Scotty Barnes, I'm good. Yeah, if we trade Scotty, KD's good, but like I'm not giving up Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes has the potential to be like a Raptors homegrown superstar. That's one of the first times in NBA history. Maybe Vince Carter. DeMar wasn't going to get to that level. That's yeah, I don't want to give up Scotty Barnes for Kevin Durant, but and trade Kem Birch. Let's give this a little peep, a little look-see-poo. See what deals have been going down. Story on 2-year deal, $16 million. Okay, does anyone know who Trevelyan Queen is? Does anyone know this guy is 3 years? I've seen him pop up on all of these deals, but 2 years, $3.3 million deal. That's an interesting trade. Shams, who's winning? Shams had a hot start. He was killing Woj, but he's been slowing down lately. Davion Reed, that's a guy that I've heard the name of. Not a lot of tweets. Not a lot of tweets going down. Kevin Durant to the 5 to 5 are Suns, Heat, Raptors. Kevin Durant's top 5 are Suns, Heat, Raptors, OKC, Portland. Where are you receiving this information, Seth Carroll? Where are you receiving this info? Gary Payton to the second to the Raptors. I'd love to see that. Surprised he hasn't been signed just yet. I'm surprised the Warriors haven't thrown out any contract extensions, haven't done any deals on that front, because the Warriors obviously have said that they want to keep their guys. But Kevin Svi wave, please. No, it's not. That's not happening. But there's something about to go down at 7 p.m. What's going down at 7 p.m., Jonathan? You gotta let us know. It's 8:05 in Newfoundland, so I would have heard about it right now. But we need Shams versus Woj 1v1 coverage at this year's All-Star game where I ain't watching. Fair. I've seen a lot of Gary Payton II to the Raptors. Is this true? Is this true? We got 800 people in here, folks. We need to know if this is true. I don't know if it... I'd say it'd be spammed. People have been spamming when we've been getting those rockin' Woj bombs popping out. But whatever happens with KD, it's going to happen later because the Nets are talking to half the league. I think the Nets should just quickly trade him for Flynn Dragic in the first. It's my take. Trade him to the Raps. I wouldn't be surprised if the Nets trade KD to Miami, Kyrie to the Lakers to separate them. Put them on different coasts. Punish them. Punish those guys. That's what the Nets' plan is. Raptors sign Aubrey Graham. They sign him to, what's it called? The team ambassador, global ambassador. But I like that. Am I Nui? No, I've been doing this for a while. Chinook. But fake news. Nice. Chat would bang harder if the Raptors bomb came. That's what I'm saying. Imagine if we're on here. Imagine if we're on here and we get like 8 or something. We get a go bear, right? That's what's happening. Cheers to Newfoundland from Nova Scotia. Cheers, man. We're living life. We're excited. We're excited for this. Newfoundland. I'm from Newfoundland. Not Newfie. I'm from Newfoundland. It's the spot. There's a difference, folks. But Dragic is on the Nets. We dislike Dragic here. Chad Young, the Virgin Dragic. You guys know how the meme goes. You guys know how the meme goes. The upside for KD gets traded to Toronto and gets injured. The Raptors fans will still cheer. We will definitely cheer for any KD injuries. I love the memes whenever Raptors fans go out. People just roast us for cheering on injuries. It was a turnover in the finals, folks. We weren't cheering on an injury. We were cheering on the turnover KD made. There definitely was some cheering for injuries, which are scummy and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Raptors getting all this stuff going. But cheers, New Brunswick. Cheers to Brunswick. Let us know where you're watching from, folks. We got 820 people in here. We're waiting for a bomb to drop. I'm going to drop your hoop mixtape in. Marcel's coming in with the super chat saying my hoop mixtape is coming in. Throw the link, baby. Y'all want to see? Throw my tape. Send my tape to the Raptors. My high school mixtape. That's some legendary stuff. Shout out McGill alumni. Represent. Had my convocation a couple weeks ago, so we like to see that there. Honestly, hope KD. Marcel's throwing in my hoop mixtape. People are gonna be leaving the chat, but honestly, if you're gonna watch my mixtape, go there. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. We got people from Alberta, Vancouver Island, Taiwan. Shout out Taiwan all the way across the world. Saskatchewan still working over here. That's fair. Mississauga, Toronto. Cheers from Upper Res, baby. Upper Res. I was an RVC kid. I was young, so they threw me in RVC. But that's a good. We had good lunchrooms there. But North Macedonia, nice. Macedonia, I can't even speak. Calgary, Mississauga. From Boston, I like that you said the Celtics are trash, though. Good to see. North Korea, lovely. Sydney, Australia, nice. What time is it in Sydney right now? Siakam and OG and a first for Kevin Durant. I like to see all that stuff. Waterloo, Quebec, GTA, London, India. I like Antarctica. Love to see this. But, yeah, not going to lie. Mixtape, so cold, no look dimes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I throw. But KD's top 5 are the Raps. If the Raps are in there, I like to see it. I like that just we're in the mix. We're in the mix for Kevin Durant. Let's make the drama happen. Let's get it rocking, right? But Saskatoon, India, Ajax, Skoka, Winnipeg, I got fam in Winnipeg. Shout out Winnipeg. Los Angeles, Oakville. The chat's going firing. It's firing right now. Hamilton, Vancouver, Arctic, Barrie, Ontario. Talked to a girl from out there. Joe Ingles, the Bucks. That's the news. We got the Ben's International Space Station. Ben's rap song / mixtape. Yo, Ben's rap song / mixtape. Roger that on the mic. We be out here spitting. But McGill New Res alumni. When it was new. Not so new anymore. Yeah, it's definitely not new anymore. But shout out downtown Toronto. Durham. Lots of PI. Shout out PI. We got people from all over the place. I'm actually watching from Antarctica. Really? That's kind of crazy. That's how many people live in Antarctica? That's pretty crazy. What's your SoundCloud? Super chat coming in from Marcel. I don't know if you'll be able to find my SoundCloud. I got Jimmy. People remember the producer Jimmy. He was out there when we were up in what's it called? Where Joshy Ice from? Newmarket. We're up there in Newmarket. Jimmy was doing our setup. I got Jimmy's Jimmy SoundClouds up there, but Roger that has retired from SoundCloud rapping. 13-year-old me. The world couldn't handle it. But Ben, we need you as our backup PG. Folks, Raptors call. I'll be out here. But in my sister's basement. I'm in my sister's basement. No, I don't have a sister. But I like to see it. Bacchus Mills camping for Canada Day. Nice. That's exciting. Yo, Ben, are you taking applications? Love to work with you. Hey, DM the digest. DM me personally on Instagram. I miss a bunch of the Raptors digest Instagrams. But yeah, DM me on Instagram. Wanna talk some digest stuff, baby? But Jenny Driscoll's basement, sin. That's actually where Riker's at, folks. That's where Riker's too. It's just chilling with Jenny Driscoll this whole time. But doing working dinner. Is Chris Haynes coming in? Is Chris Haynes coming in? I'm seeing some Chris Haynes stuff. I haven't given it a peep just recently, but it doesn't seem like news has been coming in hot and heavy as it was initially following that deadline deal. Joe Ingles, 1 year, $6.5 million. Nice. Is that how do you guys think Joe Ingles will return from the Bucks injury? Marcel's still throwing out that YouTube link. I like it. But no Woj for 18 minutes. Woj, you gotta just at least throw out something. Get some interactions going. Get something juiced. KD trades Toronto for Siakam and 2 first-round picks. That would be nuts. Is a nice piece. Yeah, 10.5 for a shooter would be good. But I saw Fred VanVleet play in high school. That'd be exciting. That'd be a cool guy to see. But Bamba re-signed with the Magic. Did we re-sign Boucher? Graham, we did. We re-signed Chris Boucher, and we also re-signed Thaddeus Young. So that's what we call W's. That's what we call W's. But when are you gonna Luca Rosano? I think Josh is like friends with all those guys now because of Bet Stamp or something. So I don't know, maybe the buys want in on that. But perhaps YouTube needs to collab. And we out here. We out here, big dog. But sign Banton to the max. We should sign Banton early before he really takes that leap. And then we get that stuff rocking. But Vince Carter, 3 years, $7 million to the Kings. Honestly, would not be surprised. But Boucher signed 3 years with Toronto. 3 years, roughly $12 million per year. So I like that. I like that sign. I like that signing for the Toronto Raptors. Cool saying Linsanity back. Big shout out to the viewers outside of Canada. Big shout out to everyone watching with what's happening. Courtside Digest in the chat. I just posted a video on you about Kevin Durant. So that's something lovely. But why did the Knicks give 16 million? Jeez, 16 points per game, point guard, 110 million. You know that's we'll never know. Brunson's good though. Don't sleep on Jalen Brunson. But we're not getting Bamba. He's going back to the Magic. Better like spike. Courtside Digest calling for the like spike, folks. So we got to get the like spike going. Not looking like Jalen Harris is going to be brought back. That's a take. But you still doing courtside? Haven't checked in a while. We've been mildly inconsistent on courtside, but it's coming. Raps need to sign Bull. Who do you guys want to see? I want to hear your guys' takes on who you want to sign. Outside of Kevin Durant, obviously. We want to trade for Kevin Durant if we can get him for cheap. Would you guys trade for Kyrie Irving? Zero chance I'm doing it, but I know a lot of people will be interested. Would y'all trade Fred VanVleet straight up for Kyrie Irving? I'm saying no, but people say it's 50-50 Durant comes to Toronto? 50-50? That'd be crazy. But Rowdy's calling for a leg spike. We gotta get a leg spike going. Lonnie Walker, Kenyon. I'd really like Lonnie Walker on this team. Donovan Mitchell, if we don't have to give up too much for him. Patty Mills would be great. Ibaka on a minimum would be a solid pickup too. Hardenstein, unfortunately, he got the bag from the New York Knicks, so he's not coming back. Trade for Seth Curry. If we can get Seth Curry, would you guys trade a first for Seth Curry? I'm not gonna lie, I'd throw a first in for Seth. That guy is a shooter. That guy is nice. That's what I'd like to see. But Super Chat coming in from Pain Causing Samurai. What are Josh and Marcel up to during the offseason? Shout out to the live stream duo. Josh is planning on doing some videos over the weekends, but he hasn't got that together just yet. Marcel's killing it on Courtside Digest. We're getting consistent over there over the summer. So that's the thing. Did the Raps extend Gary? If they did, genius. Shout out another super chat coming in from Rahul. I did not see any Gary Trent Jr. signings, so that's something we do need to look at. We need Patty Mills. He would be a solid pickup. Kobe, I completely agree. Seth Curry would be so good on this team. It's facts. Big facts. Raps has ammo to get KD. Not gonna lie. True. If you need some shooting and he's young, he's definitely realistic. I don't know if we actually could get him. Miles Turner to the Raptors. That's what's happening. Bring back Riker. Well, Riker never left, right? Well, Riker's not like left Raptors side. He's a core man's. Just taking a little breather. But let's see. Let's peep the rumor mill. Let's see what's on the go. It would be nice to pick up, especially massive logjam at forward. But yeah, that's interesting. Woj and Shams have been slacking. They have been slacking recently, so that's tough. That's a tough situation. Let's see what Reddit has to say. When is the group chat coming on the Fanatics? On Fanatics? What's Fanatics? I don't know what Fanatics is. We have a Discord going though. Marcel's been killing it. Marcel, did you bring Ben to the dark side? To the dark side of what? What did I do? But let's see what's on the go. Let's see what new posts are in there for the Raptors. Lucas Nogueira just signed for the CEBL League, so there's something happening there. But I'd say Raps had about $30 million to split between Boucher and Young. MLE, that makes sense. Get some wiggle room between the tax. Good stuff. That's the news out there for the Toronto Raptors. Doesn't seem like anyone's going too crazy out here. Mentions possible trade partners. Okay, so we don't have anything crazy happen on the Raptors front right now. Nothing cooking up on Reddit. Nothing too wild, going on. Let's see what Davion Mitchell or Lonnie Walker. Can we get Davion Mitchell? What are the Kings doing? Honestly, they're interesting right now. But I want DeLon. But it's Malachi Flynn's better than DeLon. So that's my take. It's an app for sports group chats. Knicks chat for Knicks fans. Just say pa. I'm bad at responding to texts to like people I know. I might chat some Raptors or whatever, but maybe get that rocking. Discord, we get that stuff rocking. But LeBron, people trash on LeBron for switching teams, but at least delivered a championship to every team he's been on. That's what we saying. How much should we sign Thad for? $8 million per year for 2 seasons. So that's what's happening there. I got someone breaking in my car. Do you guys hear that? I don't know if you picked that up. If you picked that up, let me peek that. Okay. My car was going off, it was beeping, but it's good now. It's good. Marcel's recording some courtside. He's saying peace. But peace, you big love. Nice. But where's Melo going? LeBron texted him, said he needed him. So, did Bagley sign with the Pistons? Is that true or fake news? And Dezinger is saying, what's this live about? This live is all about the Raptors. Getting deals done. Reacting to everything that's been going on. But if that's overpaid, nah. You can't be live on stream, Ben gets carjacked. Facts. It's been beeping out there, so it is what it is. Shout out my little Jeep. But did Marvin Bagley... Was he re-signed? Folks, you gotta stay up to date on all this news that's going on. Things are seemingly starting to slow down a little bit. So that's unfortunate. Where in the world can we sign anyone from outside the team? Can't do that, folks. We can't be doing anything crazy. But Bagley, Chris Haynes, Bagley is wow. Marvin Bagley has re-signed with the Pistons on a 3-year, $37 million deal. We got Boucher for 3 years, $32 million. Bro, does Bagley play? This is why the Pistons will always be the Pistons, man. That's stupid. That's my take. I know he's got potential. Maybe he'll develop. But I need to go buy a rotisserie chicken and some Ben & Jerry's. I hope the Raptors make a move. Yeah, that's folks, how did Marvin Bagley finesse that? They're smart to re-sign Bagley? Folks, I don't know. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for Marvin Bagley to not do anything. Someone tell me his stats right now. Someone tell me that. But Boucher, he was just re-signed. He was on our team. Will be a bust. Yeah, like they brought in Nerlens Noel. They brought in Marvin Bagley. I don't know. They I guess they're not going after Ayton if they just gave him that contract. Who's getting Ayton? Who's getting Ayton at this point, folks? Is it us? Nets don't want him. Doesn't seem like the Pistons want him. But a Fiat Cinquecento. I drive a Jeep Wrangler. Nice red for the Raptors. Jeep Wrangler. That's what I drive. But any Raptors moves? We signed Chris Boucher. We signed Tyus Young. So the big moves have been completed. This offseason has not been a failure. That's what we can say. How is this an overpay? Folks, let's just peep. Let's peep. Let's give it a little peepee poo. See what like I'm 5'7", 5'8". I might be able to play better defense than Marvin Bagley. That's my take. That's my take right there. 2 years, $500K deal. You know I'm gonna have to make more than a $500K if TSN's coming in. They need at least $30 million. $30 million for me to go mainstream. But for the Detroit Pistons last season, okay, he averaged 14 points per game and 7 rebounds for the Pistons. Okay. Shot 22% from the 3-point line. 8 games. 27 minutes. All right. I overreacted. It's a fine deal. Still, I'd rather have Chris Boucher, and we got him on a better deal, so sucks to suck. But announce Lonnie Walker to the Raptors, man. I would love to announce that if I could. Unrestricted free agency for Yuta and Bonga. Do you guys think we're gonna bring back Yuta Watanabe? Is this true news? What's the bye-bye Yutas? What's the bye-bye Yuta, Sam? Let me know. Patty Mills re-signing with the Nets? What? Where is this coming from? Patty Mills has agreed to return to the Brooklyn Nets on a 2-year, $14.5 million deal. Well, why are people going back to the Nets? That just there's no one on that team, man. They're losing their squads. They could be good after they trade Kevin Durant. Patty Mills, Ben Simmons, what you're getting for the whole squad. Yeah, that's all right. Lonnie Walker for $45 million. What's the Utah news? What's the Utah news? Utah Watanabe. He wants to be on the Raptors. So latest. KD for Utah Watanabe. Love it. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything has happened for Utah Watanabe. UFA for Utah. Utah signed the Shanghai Sharks. Sin. Kemba going to the Pistons. I thought he was waived by the Pistons. I thought that was the case. KD to the Raptors, please, Masai. That's bring home Stanley Johnson. Please don't bring home Stanley Johnson. But they want him gone. People want Utah Watanabe gone. Guys, I'm neutral on Utah. He's a good deep bench player. Nurkic re-signed with the Blazers. $80 million on 4 years? Is that true? Is that true news or is that fake news? Is that true news or fake news? Mayor Coffey re-signed with the Clippers. I would have loved to bring him in. I think that's a steal for the Clippers. Getting a notification. Rockets free agent Jayshawn Tate, 3 years, $22 million to re-sign with Houston. He would have been a cool pickup for us as well. He would have been, but declined. Okay. The Rockets. I saw that they denied that. I thought he was going to leave, but not what's happening. Nurkic didn't sign yet. Good stuff. Bro, just bring back Serge. I would love Serge back on the roster. That is factuals. Irving can't play in Toronto. He's unvaccinated. True. But we can just have him to implode our franchise. We could just bring him in to implode the franchise. Guys, we do need a backup guard. Like, that is something we do need. And there is one still available on the market. Shooter, veteran, made the NBA Finals a couple years ago. You know, can facilitate. You know, we could acquire Goran Dragic from the Brooklyn Nets. Who says no? Let me know in the chat if you are opposed to bringing back a Goran Dragic. I want to see what people have to say about this. But give me the max. Give Shaw the max. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's fake. Never mind. Had to look at it twice. The fake news is always going around this time of year. Kyrie is the new tank commander. Man, I hope Kyrie just goes to some poverty franchise. Like, that's what I hope. Like, I hope he goes to some franchise. He's always played for, like, LeBron James and the Cavs, the Celtics, the Nets with KD, Celtics with Tatum, all these guys, right? Like, I just want him to go to some team that sucks, and then people will see how he's not good. People do not want Gordon. Sin. But Scotty can play PG. True. Stop playing with us. Utah to the Shanghai Sharks. Is this true? I've seen that too many times in this. Champagny and David Johnson. Yeah, we knew that. Okay, we knew that news. We knew that news, Kenneth. But Dragic over Boucher? Paul? Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. Is this good for Ben Simmons' mental health? This isn't good for Ben Simmons' mental health. Honestly, it might be a good thing. Stay out of the limelight for a little bit. Dominate while he has a team that's sort of built around him. Free Ben Simmons. Buys. Should the Raptors trade for the young socialite? Should we make a video on this every week this offseason? Because the Brooklyn Nets say they're going to trade everyone. So maybe we should trade for Ben Simmons. But best one-on-one player. Jerry, best one-on-one with your team ownership to absolutely ruin your franchise. Most overrated guy in NBA history, Kyrie Irving. Facts. What big would you like to see come? Obviously, the big names are Ayton and Rudy Gobert. There's a big name still on the board. Hartenstein would be a guy that I like, but unfortunately he's out. Bagley's been picked up. Mo Bamba's been picked up. Who are the bigs that are left? I got this board going below me. Slow-mo Kyle Anderson has not been picked up just yet. But it's been 0 seconds since the last socialite animation. Sin. And Tyus Jones picked up. I'm happy the Grizzlies kept him. He is a beast. Thomas Bryant could be a big that's pretty good. I'm keeping my own graph. JaMychal Green, he's bought out by the Oklahoma City Thunder. PJ Tucker got a bag from Sixers. Zubac re-signed. So we have all that stuff. Loco, Chris Boucher definitely re-signed. That's a guy I want. And Culver. But Warriors don't have a big. They won. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We have Precious too, guys. People are sleeping on Mr. Achua. Mr. Achua would absolutely the next Giannis better than that. Y'all don't understand what we're getting. You guys see Precious Achua absolutely dunk on top of that guy in that pickup game. Say less. Say less. We need Precious Achua on the roster. Kevin Durant will retire as a Raptor. Yes, please. Colin Sexton still hasn't been signed. That's a big name that's still out there. Corey Joseph. Dwight Howard's available. Yeah, I'll pass on Mr. Dwight. But JaVale McGee, I heard he wants kind of a bag. But JaVale McGee could be a cool guy to mentor Koloko. That's something that would be interesting. But Nets have Claxton's bird rights. He'd be a cool signing. A cool signing for the Toronto Raptors. Jalen Smith is there. Kevon Looney, the Warriors, that's a team that's been sleeping at the wheel right now. They have not done anything with Gary Payton II, Kevon Looney. Haven't extended Wiggins just yet. That's what's happening. I got some of my curls in my mouth. But Isaiah Thomas just signed with the Raptors? Get out of here, Stefan. Get out of here with that nonsense. We should trade for Porto. Actually, that's a guy I want more than anything. But yeah, Karl Malone, bring him back. Bring him back to the NBA. No, not a chance. But Troy Brown Jr. It's yeah, I need to hear the Fred news, folks. I'm in agreement with William Seal on that one. Because that's a Raptors signed Jordan. Jordan ended up going to the Denver Nuggets. Why did the Nuggets sign DeAndre Jordan? That's just stupid. Spicy P and Podol reunited. Love to see that. Wait, so the Brunson thing's not confirmed. Free agent Jalen Brunson, armed with a 5-year, $106+ million deal from the Mavericks, is headed into a meeting with New York within the hour. Yo, who's out here reporting that Jalen Brunson's going to the Knicks? Did Shams get absolutely murked? Did Shams get dropped by a Woj bomb here? Jalen Brunson is armed with a 5-year, $106 million plus deal from the Mavericks, is headed into a meeting with the New York Knicks. I think Shams came out earlier and said that it was confirmed he's going to the Knicks. Shams may have fumbled a ginormous bag here by going too early, by dropping too early. Folks, the news is picking back up. The news is back up and rocking. The news is back up. I gotta see the receipts. I gotta see what Shams is saying. Jalen Brunson intends to sign a 4-year deal with the New York Knicks. Intends to sign. Okay. Imagine how much it would suck for the Knicks if they gave up all those assets and didn't get Jalen Brunson. That would be hilarious. But Lonnie Walker is a Laker. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. I just saw that as well. $6 million for one season of Lonnie Walker. I think that's disappointing that we aren't able to bring him back in or to bring him in. Not much of a shooter though, so short term might not have been the ideal deal. What are the Lakers doing bringing in non-shooters like this? That's just kind of stupid for the Lakers there. But man, I was praising Shams. I was out here saying, Shams, big dog, you're killing Woj on all these takes and all these talks, and then unfortunately, he might have blew it. Man, if Jalen Brunson goes back to the Mavericks, I'd love to see that. Love to see that. Kemba Walker, would you sign him? I want Ricky Tricky Sticky, whatever his nickname is. Give me Ricky Rubio. This guy was a beast for the Cavs, and given his injury, we could probably get him on the cheap. So that's what's happening. Lakers are a joke. Don't know why Lonnie went there. $6 million. That's why he went there. But Troy Brown Jr. has agreed to $1 million deal with the Lakers. Okay, Troy Brown Jr. It's a solid pickup for the Lakers. Lakers are getting their moves in now. They let the whole world settle, and then they're still getting non-shooters to put around a LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and AD team. Makes any sense? Probably not, but it is what it is. So Rubio's still injured. I'd say he recovers by now, but recovers by the start of the season. Troy Brown Jr. He's a solid player. He's a solid player. So who do we have left? Who do we have back on the markets? DeAndre Ayton's the big sort of domino to fall. Obviously, Kevin Durant is a big domino to get traded, but the Lakers still not making the playoffs. Yeah, Lakers not making the playoffs. Celtics they might if AD's healthy, but we just re-signed Fred. I would love to see it, but Stefan, you've been throwing in the fake news, so I can't be doing this stuff. Will Koloko get minutes? We'll find out if Koloko's gonna get minutes after. Needs to work on his touch around the rim. Watching highlights, it's something he can definitely improve. But Lakers fans where they can trade Taylor Horton Tucker for KD and Kyrie. Definitely, without a doubt. Zach LaVine still hasn't signed too. I thought the Sixers were going to be making a bunch of deals as well, but they just decided not to do whatever. But Ben McLemore for shooting, that'd be cool. Is Looney going to the Lakers? KD joined the Raptors. Folks, you're not getting me the KD nonsense anymore. It's not going to happen. But Koloko, 122 points per game. Easy. Hopefully it looks like a defensive center. KD to the Raptors. That's what I want. Why you gotta lie? Stefan, I don't think he's going to Miami. I don't think it's there. I don't think he's going to Miami. But not 10 ain't chop liver. Okay. Only shoots well against us. True. Big restricted free agents. Bridges and Ayton. LaVine. Man, LaVine, could he go to the Mavericks if Jalen Brunson leaves the Mavericks for the Knicks? That could definitely be a take. Gary Harris would be a cool signing as well to bring in. Tucker signed with Philly. That's true. The Melton deal for Philly. Philly's gonna be nice. Philly's gonna be a good squad to bring in. Colin Sexton. What bag do you guys think Colin Sexton's gonna get? That's the true question, because he wanted a max. That was a big drama last season. I don't know. That's something that's gonna be interesting to pull up. But if we get Gary Harris, we get Ricky Rubio, if we get Dante DiVincenzo, he would be a great guy to think. That's a real possibility. Durant to the Chicago is definitely possible. Definitely 190 million for Sexton? Y'all are wildin'. 15 to 20 million per year for Sexton. Probably about the range he's gonna get. But Philly just got better than they were when we played them, and we stayed neutral. No, we're young, folks. Like, we don't need to make moves to get better. Scotty's literally going into his second season. Starboy Gary Trent Jr. is only 23 years old. OG's around the same age, and it's continuing to get better every offseason. Precious Achiuwa, look at the growth this guy had from day one of the season to the end of the season. Right, the Raptors are going to develop internally regardless of what's happening. Delano Banton, look at the flashes this guy showed in his rookie season. Wait till he sort of gets his jumper underneath him. Koloko we brought back Chris Boucher, brought back Thaddeus Young. Like, we're good. We dealt with some injuries. We were going to make a run this year. But it'd be nice if we get a shooter off the bench, though. We get some more deeper players. But KD, Tobias, Maxey, and picks. Yeah, they just got Melton, too. They trade for KD. So then run Hart. They could probably run DeAnthony Melton at the point, Harden at the 2, KD at the 3, Joel Embiid at the 5. Who would be their 4? Am I missing something? Paul Reed. I don't know. Forcing him his way to the Lakers. How on earth are the Lakers going to do anything to get, like, there's just no way. He just re-signed. He should have signed a mid-level exception. Like, that's what he should have done. If only Royale could stay. I was thinking about that guy the other day. Yo, if he stayed with us, man, he'd be a stud in this league. That's my take. But, yo, shout out to the Raptors fam from all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out. Siakam. Who's Siakam? But shout out to Tulsa. But he's better than Mobley. Who's better than Mobley? Koloko at center this year? Better than Mobley? Okay. Okay. I have trust, but we'll see. DeLon Wright to back up Fred VanVleet. Maybe. DeLon Wright. Had his best years in Toronto, so maybe he could get rejuvenated with the Raptors squad. But KD would be cool. Folks, it's... trade Siakam. He's trashy. Nah. Get out of here with the nonsense. Get out of here with the nonsense, bro. You're not trading Pascal Siakam. Bring back Baines. Barbara Baines. For the win. For the win, fellas. But this is pretty wild. The NBA was going nuclear there for a while. A lot of stuff happened. Obviously things have to settle down. I wasn't sure we were gonna get some craziness, just given the fact that, well, firstly, I started this a half hour early. I thought the deadline was a half hour earlier, but time zones messed me up. Shout out Google user. Ask him what's up. But a lot of deals went down. Davon Reed to the Nuggets. We saw that. The Raptors did what they had to do to start off this free agency. We probably knew that in order to improve, in order to get those star players, it'd be a trade situation, and the trades are still available. Nothing's happened with the trades, and they usually happen not right away. People like to feel out the league before they get the trade situations happening. But I'm definitely going to record a recap video, definitely going to be making some videos, definitely going to spam the TikToks with all of this content as well, everything that's been popping off recently. So that's stuff we gotta get going. Get a little like spike going. Still got 600 people, 700 people in here. 270 likes. Let's get these like spikes rocking. But DeLon Wright and Serge, figure out how to yak Pirtle. That's what I want to see. But an hour and a bit in, we get our first trade Siakam cries. Tough. Always not a Raptors Digest podcast if someone's not in the chat deciding to trade for Siakam. But Pascal should be untradeable. He's too good to give up. Yeah, the only person you're considering trading Pascal for is Kevin Durant, and you're not giving up that much on top of it. Like, that's... KD's that good, but you're not giving up that much. But when KD's slower than this year by far. Last year was pretty crazy too. But KD for... yeah, Frederick, I agree. It's either OG and Gary Trent Jr. or Pascal plus pick. That's my take. That's my take it on it. So that's what I'm saying. JaVale McGee to the Raptors, question mark. I like the fit. with JaVale McGee coming to the Raps. But Utah for a pick. If we can get any pick for Utah, make it happen. But people are saying bye-bye Utah. Folks, I think things are going to slow down. I know as soon as I get off, but something crazy is going to happen. My throat's still recovering from that sinus infection, so my throat's still a little bit off. I want to go too crazy, too ham, but I'll definitely be making videos all night. Recap what happened. Recap, we still don't know what's happened with Jalen Brunson. Cham said it's a done deal with the Knicks. Woj just saying he's meeting with them tonight, so that's one situation there. KD demanded a trade earlier today, which is some crazy news. The Raptors could potentially make a move for him. But in Raptors news, we re-signed Chris Boucher. We re-signed Tyus Young. The hopes are we still can extend Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr., which is something that we need to make happen. Raptors signed Utah. So get out of here with that. But some other deals that went down. We saw some big extensions happen. Nick Claxton, another Raptors free agent target, has just re-signed with the Brooklyn Nets on a 2-year, $10 million per year deal. So that's off the table there now as well. Traded Freddie for KD. That's not happened. Nothing crazy has happened yet. Nothing crazy has gone down, but the Raptors did what they needed to do. They re-signed Chris Boucher, and they re-signed Tyus Young. Zach LaVine is still out there on the table. Brunson is technically still out there, but he's not going to be a Toronto Raptor. Ayton still hasn't been situated. Rudy Gobert is still in the Utah Jazz. we're going to see some moves happen over the next couple days. And I got to recap all these videos. I got to break down a few TikToks, all that sort of stuff. So subscribe to Raptors Digest if you want the latest Toronto Raptors news. Philadelphia also got PJ Tucker, which is a big deal. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm so much came at me at once. I recapped it. You can see the madness happen about halfway into this video if you want to rewatch it. But there's lots of stuff that's going to be going down. I think there's going to be a very tradey offseason as well. So we'll see what ends up occurring. You guys are the best for making this far. Check out the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter, all that cool stuff. Subscribe to Raptors Digest. Lots of fun stuff on the go. Subscribe to Courtside Digest too for all NBA coverage, all stuff going around. And yeah, we'll be here to break down all of that content. Anyways, enough of me rambling. You guys are the best. I'm signing off. Cheers.